All right, I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Bill Woebkenberg. I'm an SVT Vehicle Development Engineer, and I work on the Shelby GT and the GT500 and other SVT products.
And then you are the one who designed the exhaust here, and what was the other thing?
I'm responsible for the tuning of the exhaust and the induction sound and things that make the car sound good, as well as driveline and clutch and axle. So,
okay, awesome.
So when you have a naturally aspirated engine,
yep.
You're going to hear all the nice deep,
right.
sound that comes out of the airbox.
Yep.
When you put a supercharger on there, all that modulation, all that order content, meaning it's just the spectral frequency content of the induction, unfortunately goes away because all you'll hear is the what coming out of the supercharger.
Oh, it's coming from. All right.
It's called orifice noise.
Yeah.
So you won't hear any more of that. So it'll become more. You have to depend more on the exhaust to give you that sound, because otherwise, all you'll hear is a screamy sound.
Oh, so it's a combination of on the exhaust.
Yeah.
So
stock you're hearing
both.
this on the front. So the reason we actually do a balance is the induction, if you want to use the term gain, is directly related to the throttle angle. Exhaust, the gain is related to the throttle angle, but also to the compression ratio, because the gases get combusted and expand, and roughly related to the compression ratio. So you don't want to put all your eggs into the exhaust tuning basket, because
then you're missing.
You step in the throttle slightly, and the exhaust will go. You'll be really drony. Whereas you can step in it pretty hard and get a nice muscular sound from here. So you want to make sure when you're cruising down the road, you hear induction and a little bit of exhaust, and when you stand on it, you want to hear the exhaust roar.
It's the balance.
Yes, it's the balance. So that's what we strove for.
Yeah, I have the drone in my F-150, and it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
The 04.
So this is this is kind of
awesome.
cool.
Oh, thanks for telling me that. That's awesome.
Oh, it's great to meet a customer too. I mean, I do it as often as I can, because I don't think we do it enough. But you'll here's something else you can do that will definitely help the warm performance.
Yep.
Look down here. See, this is the fender liner.
Yep.
I can just cut a hole in there.
Oh, okay.
Because this is the fender.
It sucks more air.
Yeah. See, when you close the hood, okay, it seals against here more or less, but there's still some openings.
Yeah.
Typically, when you have a fender, you want to have enough volume in there, not by design necessarily, but just by happenstance.
Yeah.
That, say you're sitting at a traffic light, you nail the throttle. you nail the throttle, and the first thing it does, it evacuates this area, takes all the air and puts in the engine.
Yep. And then, now it's drawing it out over here.
Yeah, and now it's drawing it, and through here that's hot under the air.
Hot, yeah. So you even make this seal better.
Typically, a fender will have more volume. Air is cooler. Well, this fender doesn't have a lot of volume. So I know you're not going to drive this car in the rain, so it's not an issue. And even if you did, it's on the front side of the tire. It wouldn't be that much an issue. So you'll pull in cool air from in front of the tire, and it makes a difference in what we call rise over ambient.
Okay.
That's how much the air temperature sensor, which is inside the air meter, reads as you're sitting there. How much does that temperature climb as you're sitting there, pulling hot under hood air, soaking this, with heat, and this with heat.
Yeah.
So this helps to pull more cool air. We don't do it in production because we have to pass snow packing tests and water. We have to make sure that you can drive the car through, a foot of water.
It's amazing, the stuff. I was asking John, because of the hood scoop, warpage and all that. I was asking John. I know this is kind of goofy. I said, but what if they cut some kind of hole in here, not for air intake for the engine, but to let the heat out, so that maybe the heat is part of the warpage problem? And he said, no. He said, what happens is the crash test would fail just by having a little hole in here. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah, there's lots of things. There's pedestrian impact. There's crash testing. The hood is that's what they call program buckling. So you don't want the hood to come up and go right through your windshield. So it's got to buckle in certain locations. So you've changed that. I mean, you can do anything you want on the side.
On one car,
but when it's sold, you can't do that.
They can't do it. Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I did the exhaust development on with some other guys, but on Bullet Mustang and Mach Mustang and the 05.
The 05s?
05s, yeah. I was the technical leader on that.
So did they make? All right. So even though it was a new style model year, 05, And the Shelby GT 500 didn't come out till 06, so they did make.
Came out 07.
Oh, 07.
07.
Oh, I thought it was 06.
No.
So was there a Cobra 06
No.
SVT? So there was no model year, either Shelby.
That's right.
Wow, that's. And then were there a lot of 05s?
Oh yeah, I mean 05 Mustang GT. So yeah, geez, we built.
No, I'm saying the 05 Mustang Cobra SVT.
No, there was no SVT offering from and balance out 04 until Shelby in 06, 07.
Oh, so there was, wow.
There was 2 years of no SVT
Of nothing.
offerings.
So that production was what? Just not running, or they were doing other cars? Or?
Well, it was changeover. We were changing body styles, and you have to. The main vehicle always leads the feature vehicle, and so you want to make sure that the Shelby was correct.
Yeah.
And I think it's been a wildly successful vehicle.
Oh yeah, unbelievable. Yeah.
So,
this one too, I love it. I'm so happy with this thing.
cool.
Awesome.
I'll let those hang there.
All right.